Ryan, it's been over a month since we had an update on the car. I got stuff in my eye between that and Christmas and everything that's been going on. I hadn't had a chance to give you an update, but we have been working on the car. If you take a look over here, we went ahead and we cut the whole quarter off, including the window jamb. And I got to tell you, that's a can of worms, but we got it under control. We're working it, and I feel like I got a good handle on the job. What we did was we left it between a half. Yeah, hand me that light. That's a good idea. We left between a half and 3/4 of an inch of the old quarter here, and all we did was we just moved it away, separated it just enough to where we're going to be able to shove between an 1/8 and a 1/4 inch of the new quarter up into here. And the reason we did that, the quarter's actually attached up into the roof, and there's a brace. So you essentially got to take the whole roof off if you wanted to do the window jamb and not do this. I mean, it was a can of worms. But like I said, I didn't want any of that quartering marks like you see on the brace. The quartering mark is still here. But and it wasn't lined up right, and the post just looked like crap. So we decided to go ahead and do the window frame. We're not going to do the window frame on the other side, I promise. But we are on this side. If you look at the new quarter, we got it laying up here on the table, and we're working a job. And I'll go over and show you the passenger side after I show you what's going on here, and you'll get a real good visual. So first of all, all they give you is the complete stamped quarter. They don't give you any of the bracing. So you have to salvage all the bracing off the old one. This is the window jamb bracing, the striker bracing that goes here, even the bumper, the bumper stiffening brace. And ours is trashed. We're working on making a new one now. This one was all rotted and rusted, so I don't know why they wouldn't give you this, but they didn't. And this is for the gas tank lid brace, and that goes here. I still got the old quarter piece on there. I still have to separate it, but I don't even know if we're gonna put this door back on or not. I'm still on the fence because I'm thinking we're gonna go with a fuel cell. So if we do, we might just blind this over with metal and sand it out. So we're still on the fence with that. You got the over here is this. When you get the quarter, you get everything except from the tail splash pan to the tail light. They give you a third piece, and this is going to take some work to get it to go together. We'll get the light lined up, and we'll get all this. You know, it's going to take a lot of metal forming, and they give you a rough, but as you can see, it's just rough. So we'll get the light lens out here. We've got to play with all this and just round it off, and we'll eventually get it. I'm no body fender man. I've never done this, but we'll get it. And so anyway, back to the window frame. We had to salvage this off the old piece. And it goes, I guess, right about there. But as you can see, it's still real rough. This is nice up top. I got it pretty good, but here I got to iron all this out yet. And I'll show you back on the car in a second. These other pieces, the other braces, they were really rotty and they didn't come out real nice. So we made new ones from scratch. They kind of go like this, and this gets welded up into that bracing that's on the window over there. So when we dry fit, we'll figure out where this lands and we'll get it welded in there. And I'm working on rounding this over right now. It's kind of tough, but you want it nice and smooth, no sharp edges or anything. And the same thing on the front one. I can't reach it right now, but it's like 3 individual pieces, and you gotta try to make it work and blend it together. It's gonna take a while, but we're getting it. This piece, like I was talking about, it's going to end up like right about there. I mean, it's not perfect right now, but it goes right about there. And we'll figure out exactly where it goes, get it welded in there, and then the quarter will marry right into it, and it'll look nice. This piece right here, it goes like right here, same thing. So now we can go ahead and around the other side. I'll show you on the other one. So this is what I'm talking about in here on your corner coming up in. That's the back corner, and you can feel up in here, that's where the brace goes. And the inner quarter actually has to get welded yet on this side. We've already welded it on that side. As soon as I got the quarter off, that was the first job I did. I was itching at my brain. Make sure I remember to do it. And then we got this one here, it's the same thing. And you just want a nice rounded off edge right there, just so it's nice and smooth. Show you, it's like, it don't come like that from the factory. When they press these, they leave this straight, and it's up to you to bend it all down and round all this off and to get it to work. So it's a big job. So on this side here, this window frame is in beautiful shape. It's going to stay. Nothing changes. We don't have to do anything there. So we'll probably cut the quarter out somewhere down in here and then bring it up into here somewhere, because we're going to put all new trunk lip in, and this, you can see the splash pan. We've already been through all that. That's all trashed. It's all, so where we can weld real good and get to it, and we'll leave this window frame alone. Hindsight 2020, I might have left the other one alone, but it bothered me. If you looked at it real close, I don't care how good you were, it was just off, and we wanted it right. That's pretty much all I got. Oh yeah, we put the package tray back in. We've only got it screwed right now, but it lined right up. It's right where it needs to be. We got all the, like I say, it's only screwed in for now in case I got to make any adjustments or movements or anything like that. But we're just about there, and all the quartering marks will be long gone. That's all I really got. It's going to take me a week or two to get this thing. If you can see, it's just a lot of work, and I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just doing it. So it's going to take a week or so to get all this just right before we could place it on the car. When I get to this lens light, I'm going to have to ask my one buddy to come up and maybe help me a little bit with that. But we're working it, and as soon as I got another update, I'll let everybody know. Take care, everybody.